Well, good afternoon. Well, we're in the cabin today, guys. It is very, very, very windy outside. Very cold, too. And I mean high winds. We've been having high winds here on the mountain since yesterday early, honestly. Pretty much all day yesterday. The winds were high, and last night they was extreme. We had some pretty big gust of wind, probably 50, 60 miles per hour is what they was saying. And I felt it. I heard it. Um, but the shed and the sawmill made it through with all the preparations and stuff that I took for that. I didn't get the base built, but I did get it staked down and roped down and all of that, and the sawmill strapped down and all of that. So it's good. I had a couple of chairs fly around and a couple other things, but the wind's not easing up at all, and it's cold. That storm that came through yesterday, we didn't get a whole lot of rain like we were supposed to, but the winds definitely came, and it definitely brought in that cold front that came in. Was not expecting 20 something degrees. I think it was 22 degrees, something like that, but it definitely came. And but I'm glad we didn't get all the rain with it as well. So things are drying out slowly, and the wind's helping that out quite a bit. And it's a sunny day today. It's just cold and windy. So not a good day to be filming and stuff. I have done some stuff outside, but for the most part, I've been working on stuff on the inside. I actually edited out a Fired Up Friday, so that'll probably be coming out tomorrow. Um, it's uploading to YouTube now. It was a big barbecue, big cook, an all day cook. Turned out amazing. The food was amazing. Um, so be on the lookout for that for Fired Up Friday. Um, I got some other stuff in the works that I'm working on that'll be going live this week as well. As soon as it goes live, I will give y'all an update on that as well. Pretty excited about it. Like I've been telling y'all, there's all kinds of stuff in the backgrounds going on, and a lot of it's kind of coming to fruition and coming to head and all of that. So a lot more information to be coming out here real soon for a lot of things. I'll have another video out on Come On Homesteading tomorrow as well, and that will be pretty much me fixing the sawmill, and a little bit to do with the shed as well. Took some doing. Took 2 days for me to get the mill back up and running. But it is, and I'm excited about this weather going away so I can get back out there on the mill and start milling. Like I said before, my first project is going to be building a base for that saw shed. I think a saw shed is just very important to have out by the sawmill for weather and stuff like this. And to be able to store everything so I can keep everything kind of neat and orderly and stuff. Speaking of that, I was in that patio well shed yesterday, and also the yellow temporary shed up there, and they have gotten sideways on me bad over the last year. And I'm having to walk over stuff and walk around stuff to get in there. So that's on my to-do list as well, is to get some organization there. I think now that I have that third shed up here, as soon as I get it settled and get some tables and shelving and stuff like that in there, that will definitely help the cause quite a bit with getting these other two a little bit more organized. The one that's right behind the cabin, I really want to utilize that one for the garden area. I want that to be everything gardening. Be able to store supplies in, tools, stuff like that, different stuff to start seeds and all of that kind of stuff. And I would like to do a little lean-to off of it to store my lawnmower as well, so my lawnmower doesn't have to take up space in the big shop back there. And kind of everything to take care of the garden and the yard, I would like to be utilized in that patio well area. kind of keep everything where they kind of have their own designated uses, just like the saw shed be everything for sawing. Um, so I'm gonna start working on that here real soon. There's quite a bit of stuff still in that shed. There's big toolboxes and stuff. I'm gonna actually take my big 6 foot Craftsman toolbox to the shop there in town. Um, I've been trying to hold off on that until Pops moves down there to his property. He's got some stuff in there in my main shop area. And I have a couple of things I actually want to move out of there, like the big welding machine that y'all seen me take in there. I'd like to find another home for that. I just don't want to leave it out in the weather until I get a chance to look at it and see what's wrong with it and see what needs to be fixed. A lot of y'all have asked me about the F350, the black one. Do I have it running? No, I do not have it running right now. I do not have the finances right now to dive into that and to try to figure that out right now. So it's just setting for the time being until I save up some pennies and I can try to get it going. My daughter's car went down, as y'all know, about 2 weeks ago, and we had to get her another car, and that kind of put me to where I need to kind of regroup and resave and stuff like that for a little while. So I'm putting the F350 on hold right now, and I don't want to just start buying parts and it not get fixed, and I don't really want to put it back in the shop right now because that's a very big expense. So right now I go over there and crank it. It will crank. It will run for a little while, but like I said, then it just dies. So I have been cranking it just to keep the juices kind of flowing through it and everything. When I go over there to HQ, and I also crank my motorcycles and stuff to keep the batteries good and fluids running through everything. So when I go and do the bikes, I also do the truck. So it's good to go for right now. Yes, I would like to have it to be able to use right now, but it's not high critical right now. That's more of a long-term plan for a work truck. But I'm not going to rush it and end up being broke down again and have to walk, 10 miles to the house again. So it's safe where it's at. Would I like to get it fixed right now? Absolutely. I just don't have the money to throw into it right now. Got a lot of projects coming up. Got a lot of expense coming up. So it's smarter for me to just save my pennies and wait. Y'all hear me say that term a lot, saving my pennies. A lot of this that y'all see that happens, it's because of a long time of planning and saving to make it happen, just like the sawmill. Y'all remember I started talking about the sawmill 2 years ago. It took me 2 years saving and kind of trying to make good decisions and stuff on things to get to the point that I could actually get the sawmill. So it takes time. I try not to take out more debt on things. Some things you have to. Some things you just don't have the money to just buy outright and you need it. But I try to do as much as I can, like cash, debt free. So I have enough overhead already. I try not to add to it. So I don't want to just go and take it to the shop and put it on a credit card and then be paying on it for the next 5 years. So kind of that's where I'm at with the F350. Animals are all doing good with all the storms and stuff. They got good structures and all of that. And like I said, just high winds. Wasn't a ton of rain, which is always a good one. And from what I've seen on the weather, unless it changed since this morning, which is definitely possible, should be decent weather for at least 4 or 5 days. And my mom and my oldest granddaughter will actually be here Thursday. So I'm getting ready to host my mom. She'll be staying up here on the mountain. So preparing for her to be able to stay in the cabin and stuff like that. I'll probably be doing that cabin tour I told y'all about here soon. I know y'all are curious to see what the inside of the cabin looks like now. Definitely have done some rearranging and adding the workout area and all that. It's definitely made some changes again, so I'll try to get that video out probably next week sometime. I think it'd be a good time to do that, especially being as I'm going to be moving a couple of more things around, making it a little more user friendly for my mom while she's here. But yeah, I think that's all I got going on. Going live tonight at 6 o'clock Central Time on Come On Homesteading, guys, so make sure that you check that out. But we're just trying to do some administrative stuff and some stuff indoors today while it's so windy and cold outside, because there's no way I could actually film outside right now because the wind is way, way too strong, and my mics ain't good enough for that. I don't know if any mic is good enough for as hard as the wind is blowing out there right now, because it is cooking. It is cooking and it is cold. So, yeah, come check me out at 6 o'clock Central Time tonight, guys. We're going to hang out like a hare and a biscuit. Whole lot of stuff to go over. I love every single one of y'all. Hopefully y'all are having an amazing Monday, guys. A nice day start to your week. Do something nice for somebody today, guys. Take another step closer to your goals, but keep it real. Come on.